Guys, it's Josh with Accountability for All, and today we're with Chase from the Allen Report. You gotta please click, share, like, and subscribe to his channel. He doesn't just do auditing; he's got some great news content, and he's awesome. So let's hear from Chase.
How's everyone doing today? I'm out here with Accountability for All, and we're at the Wilmington Police Department in Massachusetts, and we're going to be conducting a First Amendment audit here. And we're going to see if they're tyrants or if they respect the Constitution and the oath that they upheld when they became a police officer. So stay tuned.
Remember, guys, click, share, like, and subscribe to his channel.
Let's walk right from the door.
Is that really? Are they really watching a movie in there? Oh man, that's bad. While we're watching a movie, guys, this is the Wilmington Police Information Desk. They just came in the lobby. They just came in the lobby with cameras.
How are you, fellas?
What's going
What's going
on,
on?
sir?
How you doing? I got a quick question.
Sure.
I was taking a look in your dispatch room, and there happens to be a movie on in the background.
Okay.
I don't think that's something I've ever seen where you have emergency dispatchers.
Okay. Now you can make observations and make comments, but do you need help with anything, sir? I'd be happy to help you.
No, I'm just filming. I guess what I would ask is, unless they're on break right now, because everyone's human, we all eat, watch TV, but unless they're on break right now, I don't think our tax dollars are paying for them to watch movies. They should be paying attention to emergencies, not Sandra Bullock. But that's pretty much all I wanted to let you know. So if we could make the shift commander aware of that, that'd be awesome. All right?
All right. Thanks for coming in and saying hello.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Have a good day.
Up. Now the TV's off. See, that's why we do this, guys. That's why we do this. That's why we do this, to make a difference. Instead of paying attention to emergencies, we're paying attention to what movies on ID channel.
Hi, can I help you?
Hey man, yeah, I just have a question. This is the dispatch station, correct? So you guys receive like all the public safety calls, police, fire?
Yeah, business line calls, 911 calls.
Okay. So I have a question. If you guys are working, everyone eats on break, does personal activities on break. My first question is, if you're working, why do you have a movie on in the background? When you're supposed to be focusing on emergency calls, you have a movie playing.
We have it on mute.
Okay, so...
She's on a 911 call right now.
Okay, so my question is, did she shut the TV off because she's on a 911 call or because I caught her on camera?
Because she's on a 911 call.
Okay, so the TV is going to go back on after she's done with her call?
Once she's done.
Okay, so I'm going to ask that doesn't happen. And who's the name of the chief of police here?
Chief Desmond.
Chief Desmond. Okay, I'm going to ask that doesn't happen because you guys are probably going to have to get some guys off patrol to answer phones. Like, probably gonna get a couple thousand people calling to ask if that TV's off. You guys pay attention to the 911 calls instead of what's on TV.
Okay.
But I appreciate that. What's your name, man?
Dispatcher Baroni.
Okay, thanks. What's your name? You work for me. I don't work for you. You answer my questions. I don't answer yours. Identify yourself. What's your name? What's your name? Tyrant. So we're gonna figure out what her name is, and we're gonna get a complaint form. Sir, could I either get a complaint form for the female dispatcher or get her name, because your Mass state regulations require she offers me a form of ID as a police officer. It's either a badge number and a name, or a badge and police ID. As a dispatcher, I'm aware she does have to at least give her name, and she doesn't want to do that.
You can certainly come back tomorrow during regular business hours and speak to the ship commander. But it's not anything that needs to be addressed right now.
Well, the thing is, I make those decisions, what I feel needs to be addressed, because I'm one of the taxpayers. So could I speak to your supervisor, please?
Yep, just have a seat.
Thank you.
Do that.
Appreciate it, man. Thanks a lot. So that's why we do this, man. Like, we could fix the lights. We could make sure that the lights are in working order. We can make sure that there's access to complaint forms. We can make sure that the lobby is swept and mopped. What we can't do is refuse to identify ourselves and watch TV. That's not gonna happen. Tyrants. That's why we do this.
Yeah.
Okay? That's why we do this. Now, well, she turned the TV off because she got a 911 call. Now, I think she turned the TV off because cameras started rolling. And you know what? We'll post this on Auditing America too. So we'll have 82,000 subscribers. We'll ask that a third of those call. We had the Medford Police Station, and the video's called You're Being Disorderly, and That's a Gun. And I asked everyone call for Officer Champa and let them know what was going on. And I got a call from the lieutenant, and he let me know that, could I please have my subscribers stop calling, because they got close to 300 calls, and they had to take a patrol officer off the street to help field those calls. And I don't want to take away from emergencies to deal with my subscribers calling if the situation's in hand, but we'll do the same thing here. So we have Dispatcher Tyrant. Dispatcher Tyrant forgot to take her grumpy pills this morning. And I don't know why she's such a tyrant, but we're gonna find that out. So, we can exhibit a lot of different things here to show our history within the police department. And I know a huge part of police history is weapons, firearms, and technology. But that's not all the police station has had a history of. But notice that they'll show you a lot of what their weapons are. This is one of those intimidation tactics. They want to show you what that force is. They want to remind you. And here you see the one thing that I will agree that the police are doing right on when they're not busy watching television because they're binge watching tyrants. They have the town sex offenders. These guys are absolutely the worst society has. And it's important that the community is aware of who they are so they can protect their family. The police won't be able to protect their family because it's Friday night fright and they got a big bowl of buttery popcorn. But if you do have an emergency Monday through Thursday or a Saturday through Sunday, they might help you as long as there's not a matinee. All right, guys, so we're just checking out the meeting room. There's nothing that says do not enter or restricted access. So we're going to go in here and we're just going to take a peek.
Want to take my photo?
Absolutely, bro.
Absolutely.
Pauses for a second. So we're gonna...
You're not allowed in here.
So there's no... I hope he says that. I hope he says that.
Hey, there's some donuts down there, bro.
Yeah, I can imagine.
You want to wait?
Hey fellas, I'm trying to get those forms for you.
Oh, all right.
Sure, just give me a couple of minutes. I'm still working on it. I'm getting
All right.
calls. I got a few things going on, but I'll get you the forms, all right?
All right, well, I'd rather just at this point speak to the supervisor,
Right.
and I'll fill out the form as well, but thank
Yeah,
you.
no, I'll give you the form. He's not going to be available right now.
Do you know
I
he's
can
going to
take
be
your name and
available?
number and maybe- yeah.
I can wait, because here's the thing. I can go live on Auditing America and have 80,000. Like I just
No, I understand that.
I just shut down
Honestly, I have
Medford.
a few things I gotta get done, so I'll be happy. Just give me a couple minutes, I'll get your form.
Because if I can't speak to a
understand that.
supervisor,
Yeah.
what happened in Medford is they had to get 2 patrol officers off the street to answer
Okay.
phones. And I don't want to take up your phones like that, but
Appreciate
the easiest thing is that's going to happen. Because we can have the supervisor come and talk to us for 2 minutes
I'll
and
get
we'll
you the
take our
forms.
pictures and be out of here. Or you guys are going to be working for my subscribers all day. If I have to go on a Where's Waldo hunt to try and find a supervisor, I'll absolutely do that. Absolutely do that. On Accountability for All and Auditing America, between them we have 83,000 subscribers, and we'll just take over the phone lines. I think that's maybe what we have to do.
We're over at Milestone Star Program, and we wanted to file a missing bear report, which we have right here for 2 of our youth.
All right, it seems like they might be talking about kid stuff, so we're going to stay away from that and give the kids some privacy. We're here for the cops, not for them. Make sure we get out of their earshot. Tyrant, what's your name? Officer Tyrant. Officer Tyrant. Thank you for calling 911 Wilmington. I can't answer the phone right now. Miss Congeniality 2's on and I'm hands deep in a bowl of buttery popcorn. But if you tell your assailant to call back later, we'll make sure we get to you when we can. Thanks. Bye. Beep. You're a tyrant. You should be ashamed of yourself. You work in a dispatch center. Shut off the Sandra Bullock flick and get to work. You work for me, I don't work for you. And remember, please click, share, like, and subscribe. And if you have an emergency, make sure it doesn't happen in Wilmington, Massachusetts. Because I'll tell you one thing, if there's a movie playing and there's a bank getting robbed, they're getting away with all the money. I mean, that's pretty dangerous. If there's a bank being robbed and there's a movie on in dispatch, bank robbers get everything. What's going on, girls? Do you think it's appropriate for a dispatch office to play a movie? Neither do I. Thanks. That's good, because if you want privacy, you have to create privacy.
Okay, look at this.
What do you got, Chase?
It's a door with no sign saying you can't, we can go in.
A door open with no sign?
Yeah.
Oh, well, you know, you can go in there, man.
It's open to another door with no sign.
See, I love how this is an interview room, and they make interview rooms small on purpose. All right, and yep. So you
Flick the light on.
I don't even want to touch it. I don't want to turn into a pig by cross-contamination. They love having small interview rooms. They love blasting the heat. All intimidation tactics. Administration. Well, if I want a supervisor, uh-oh. They locked it. That's all right. I'll take the elevator. Up.
Second floor.
Boop.
There's no sign saying we can't. And if they wanted us, they'd have to properly, they wouldn't want us to come up there, they would have to properly put up a sign saying
Yes.
no public allowed on second floor. I didn't see a sign.
And police can't say you're trespassed, and then it's like magic. To be trespassed, you have to be issued a trespass, and then you have to come back and actually trespass. So those are intimidation words. Let's see what we got up here. What's going on, guys? Those are actually the real heroes. Those are the Wilmington Fire and Rescue. Those are the guys that go into the fire. You don't see the cops going into fire and rescuing people. That's what the fire department does. That's why the fire department softball team always beats the police. Oh, they're creating quite a bit of privacy. Up. Well, they've created lots of privacy, guys. What's going on, man? How you doing? I don't see the fire department watching television, but hey, that's probably because they're, doing their job. Well, who am I? So they said they shut off the TV because she was answering a 911 call, but the TV's actually still off. So they shut off the TV so they wouldn't look stupid on camera. But you can't change, the truth never changes. So that's why the truth is great. I wonder how many bad cops these guys have arrested. I wonder if they've arrested any bad cops. You have anything in your car I should know about? I'll save that for the supervisor. Now, you work for me, I don't work for you. I'm your supervisor, I pay your salary, so you can come talk to me when I'm giving you... Do you have anything in your car I should know about? Do you have anything in your car I should know about? Anything illegal on you? I'm gonna have to issue a pat search. 1024-25, I need an NCIC and a BOP on a suspect in blue. There we go. I asked for a supervisor, sir, and I've been here 20 minutes. That's why I'm upset right now.
That's okay.
Okay, great. Well, I'd love to explain that. I'm sorry. You actually seem polite, so I shouldn't have approached you like that, so I apologize. I came in to take some footage of the building, the Collier Memorial, some stuff like that, and a couple of other places.
Why do you need to take pictures of our building? Just out of curiosity.
Why? I can't, I'm trouble hearing you. Can you come out here so I can? That's perfect. What did you say?
Why do you need to take pictures of our
It's not like the microphone's not on. Well, it's,
I can hear
you can hear me. I can't hear. Can you not come out and speak to me? All right, so your question is one more time?
Why do you need to take pictures of our building?
Is there an issue with me taking pictures of it?
There's a lot of people that try to undermine everything that we try to do, so we think that maybe somebody's trying to... People that do have...
Are they uncomfortable with the camera? Are they uncomfortable with the camera?
There are civilians in here that do work that are not happy with being filmed.
Okay, well, then their photo albums must be really small. But what they should be more concerned about is when I walked in your dispatch center, that's where you're handling the calls from 911 for police, fire, emergency dispatch. And on the TV, they have a movie playing. So I ask her why she's got the movie playing, and then she shuts it off and she refuses to identify. You as a police officer under Mass State regulation have to give me two forms. As a dispatcher, she has to identify herself by some form of ID. Okay, and then they tell me that they turned the TV off because there was a 911 call. There's no 911 call out right now and the TV's still off. So when I come in, it shouldn't be accountability when I walk in the door with a camera. It should... Well, I'm speaking to you right now. Can you tell me, you know what? Not for nothing, but if it's Friday night, fright night, or she's watching a movie, the bank robbers are going to get away with all the money if she's got her hand in a bowl of popcorn. I think that's unacceptable. Do you think that that's acceptable to be playing a movie in a dispatch room?
I don't think I need to answer your question.
You do. You work for me. I don't answer your questions. You answer mine. You work for me. I'm your supervisor. You're a tyrant. Yeah, you're dismissed. That's called the walk of shame. You're dismissed. You're welcome. That's the tyrant. Officer tyrant. Sergeant tyrant. Hi, Sergeant Tyrant. We just paused the camera for a second because there's a civilian in here taking care of some of her emergency business. We're not here to film civilians. We're here to make sure the cops are doing what they do and doing it the right way. That civilian, she knows our channel, she knows what we do, and that's great that the public's out there and they're holding these tyrants accountable. So now that we can fill out this complaint form, hi, dispatcher tyrant. You're being disorderly. I can live stream movies and get my fire put out at the same time when you're on. Thanks for multitasking. All right, guys. Josh for Accountability for All, reporting for Auditing America. We get Chase Allen from the Allen Report, coming at you from the Wilmington Police Station and the Wilmington Police Department and Safety Complex. And we're going to do a little tour around the building, making sure that it's not as bad outside as it is inside. And that's what you call the walk of shame, the seat of shame. Thanks for the great thumbnail. No private vehicles beyond this line. So there's no signs saying that we have to keep out. Nothing saying that this is restricted. All right, guys. Please call the Wilmington Police Station in Wilmington, Massachusetts, and demand that your public servants that are working in a capacity that controls the safety and temperament of a citizenship, their job is to answer. This is a complex. This is not just a PD. This is fire. This is ambulance. This is police. Their job is to answer the phone and make sure that your emergencies are being responded to, that your women, that your children, that your husbands, brothers, wife, great-grandkids, and your goldfish are safe. Not to be watching Legally Blonde and making sure that she's got her Netflix points. So call them, let them know that you don't appreciate them watching TV when they should be putting out your fires, saving your people, and arresting their town's criminals. This is Josh for Accountability for All. Chase Allen from the Allen Report. Please click, share, like, and subscribe to his channel for some even better footage.
Wilmington Police Recorder Line.
Hi, is this a police officer or a dispatcher?
This is the dispatch station.
What's your name?